Alright, welcome to the second part of writing our equations in slope-intercept form. The difference between yesterday and today is yesterday we gave you the slope, and now today the very first thing that you're going to have to do, so step one, is you're going to have to find the slope. Well, we learned in the last chapter how to find the slope between 2 points. So as a reminder, the idea was to take our second point and write it underneath the first point, so 2 comma 5. All right, and then what we can do is we can talk about how, from 4 to 5 it went up by 1. So m is equal to 1 over, and then 0 to 2 means that it's going up 2, so therefore my slope is now 1 over 2. Okay. Then, in the previous section, we learned that the point that has the 0 tells us what b is. So therefore, b is equal to 4. So once we've identified the slope and we've done our second step of identifying what b is, we now just simply write our equation in slope-intercept form using the 2. So y is equal to 1/2 x plus 4. Okay? So, recap real quick. The goal is to find the slope using the 2 points, then identify the b value based upon one of the 2 points given, and then put the 2 into slope-intercept form. So in example 2, I'm going to rewrite the 1, 0 underneath the first point. I'm noticing that I'm going down 3, so from 3 to 0 is minus 3, and then from 0 to 1 is up 1, so I'm going up 1. Okay, and so therefore m is equal to a negative 3 over 1. And then I have to recognize that my b value is 3, so b is equal to 3. And so if I want to write my equation, I can write y equal to negative 3 over 1 is the same thing as just negative 3x, and then plus 3 for my b value. And so there's my equation. So then just to remind you on graphing, so on the classwork, we're going to have to graph. Okay, so the idea is we start with our y-intercept of 3, so I go to 3 on the y-axis, which is right here. Then, using my slope of negative 3 or my negative 3 over 1, I can go down 3 over 1. I can go down 3 over 1. Or I could go up 3 to the left 1 and get another point as well. Alright, and so then together all of this forms a line, and there's the equation of my line. Okay, so we're identifying our slope, we're identifying our y-intercept, we're writing it into slope-intercept form, and then we're reminding ourselves on how to graph. Alright, there will also be some review questions on translating, and the idea is eventually towards the end of the chapter I want to translate a sentence into slope-intercept form. So just some quick review. Okay, reminder that adding is looking for words like sum and plus and increase by, etc. Minus means less than, subtract, minus, would be another word. Multiplication, big one that's going to be used is times, etc. Okay, so just some reminders. So if I look at number 3, it says the sum of 3 times a number, x and 7. Well, since 3 times a number, I would do first, so 3x. Okay, so 3x times a number and 7. I'm finding the sum of 3 times a number and then 7, so therefore plus 7. All right, on number 4, the big one is less than. Less than, we always put like a star around, and the reason is because you're always going to do it backwards than the way it's written. So when it says 6 less than 2 times a number, 2 times a number means 2x. I'm not going to write 6 minus 2x. I'm going to do this backwards. I'm going to do 2x minus 6. Less than is the only one that you'll flip the numbers around. Okay, so just some review on translating. And like I said, the reason for this, eventually we're going to get to writing an equation in slope-intercept form.